The upper right-hand side in the mouse boards, red is EnTe. In the bottom left, not in Rocket Beans red, is Kevin Schwem. And here we go. Early harass by EnTe, trying to get rid of that engine of war with the help of a couple of creeps. But looks like that Kevin is salvaging this pretty well. Not too much damage. Has to go for an archer here, of course. It is a keeper coming in. And just to give you the scope of this match when it came to the ESL Meisterschafts matches, EnTe started the season as the vice champion. He was only defeated by X-Lord. And Kevin barely survived the relegation. And then first play day, he defeated him. Can he do it 3 in a row? Would be a crazy Cinderella story once again. It is keeper versus DK.
Are under attack.
Yeah, Kevin has made many fans back at home in Germany already over the Meisterschaft seasons, and now might make some here if he wins this one especially. Quite the aggressive beginning, by the way. EnTe, of course, was trying to look for that Ancient of War cast. Was hoping that was positioned greedily, very close to the creeps, but Kevin didn't go for that. He went for a safe opening, went for the Wisp pull, and kept his Ancient of War alive. Is going to get a fast level 2 over here, and Claw's also very nice for him. This is especially painful for EnTe because the first ghoul, if you use him like that, isn't going to harvest lumber. So economically, EnTe is quite a bit behind now.
Lightning shield on the road. And the deny. Oh my god, an absolute horrible start for EnTe.
Oh boy.
That hurt so much. Kevin maybe a little late with the Wisp, could have detonated, but hey, I think it would have been worse for the outcome if he detonates that lightning shield, to be honest.
The WarCraft gods definitely want to have Kevin here going into the lead. Perfect items for Kevin, bad items for EnTe, and also a bit unlucky there with the lightning shield. Nothing working out so far for the mouseboards player, but game is far from over. We're gonna move into tier 2 here. It's gonna be about the mid game, late game, and the expansion at some point, and somehow EnTe still has the faster tech, which is pretty crazy.
He has no shop until now, so no Rod of Necromancy. He can't go for skeletons, which would help tremendously in this defense. We have an Entangle, we have Treants here, we have also 2 coils to help the ghouls out, but will it be off cooldown? Nope.
Next ghoul could be saved if an Entangle comes through, but Kevin probably not gonna go for it, I imagine. Very aggressive right here. What you can also do with that is drain mana out of the DK. The Keeper can, of course, recover mana from Moonwells. The DK cannot until statues become available on tier 2, which is still gonna take a while.
Remo, this is Huntress.
Yeah, I think this is something that Kevin has been showing quite a bit. Also against X-Lord, he played this. Huntress with expansion into Dryads, I think. I don't quite remember.
Well, we'll see if Kevin plays the same style as he did against X-Lord. If yes, then EnTe is probably prepared for this. But how can he recover from this early game? He can finally build more ghouls. He can finally creep a little bit with a Rod of Necromancy. But are the corpses even still there? Not yeah, there's one. Okay. So that's gonna be... Is it even level 2? After this deny? I'm not sure, but man, Amazonia has always been the home turf of the Keeper, and we once again see why. If you leave him a little bit of space, he's just rising up to level 3 like crazy.
Ambitious camp here by Kevin. Can he even creep this one? It's gonna take a lot of damage. And it's gonna come in for the Jack, and this last hit will definitely go to the German. Bit of a wrong decision here by Kevin. This was not the right creep camp to go for. He should have gone home and healed up, restored mana. DK dropping low though. There's gonna be an Entangle. It's ready already. Could easily take out a ghoul right here. DK coming in. Big last hit. This might cost him the TP. One ghoul goes down. Also, Coil versus Entangle. Both here having kill threat.
That might be... Oh, the coil used for the ghoul. And that's the Taskmaster probably going to Kevin if the skeletons don't get it. No, coil was off cooldown, that's level 2. So big. Kevin trying to block the item doesn't really work. Man, I promised an entertaining match and we got a wild early game right away.
It's going to be another ghoul going down, making it 3 total. And Keeper level 3, despite not getting the full camp. And that's going to be the big strength now of the Keeper. Level 2 Entangle, as we've seen timeless occasions before. Not going back to the Moonwells though, still. Moonwell full to the brim.
Wow.
Some efficiency being lost here for Kevin.
Okay, Demon Hunter second. He really wants this Taskmaster not being contested and rise up in levels, even though the Keeper is not getting too much stronger after level 3. Still securing this camp, not the worst. We don't have gargoyles here, by the way. It's just the standard Lich Fiend statue transition.
And on tier 3, EnTe will finally become quite strong, but he's lost so much already. Health, mana, and of course ghouls. 5 ghouls are left, which means a frenzy addition for a timing push isn't gonna be that scary. Finally, the Keeper makes use of the Moonwells.
Feels like...
And now, looking healthy.
Yeah, both are a little nervous. I mean, it is one of their... Oh, there was almost an entangle. It is probably one of their biggest international matches ever here on the DreamHack stage. That they show some nerves is, I guess, kind of normal.
Once the expansion is up here, Kevin is going to have his win condition, and that is certainly not the case yet, but it's going to be happening soon. And this is the big benefit of playing Huntresses instead of Archers. Right now, if there was Archers creeping this, they would easily be going down to the Coil Nova. With Hunts, a lot harder for EnTe to find these kills. In fact, now it's the DK here in a bit of trouble, and a surround. Oh, that was close, but he closes it there just barely. Demon Hunter might be the trade here for that TP. Indeed it is. And honestly, that's not bad for EnTe. He lost a lot of health and mana plus the TP, but the Demon not being able to creep right now is huge.
Yeah, you want level 3 Demon Hunter ASAP, and there's not even too much left. He's not going to be here for the Rock Golem. The Kobolds are already gone in front of his base. There might be the Merchant, but do you want to expose your Natural so much for such a long time? Doubtful as well. It's only a level 1 hero. It doesn't take too many resources, not too much time, but that little bit of time really hurts him. And that is time for EnTe to rise up to level 3, but Kevin wants to disrupt that as well. If I can't creep, you shall not creep.
And it needs to be fast here with the reaction. If the Keeper reaches for an entangle, that Fiend is definitely dead. So he's pulling it back to the main. Well done. And now finally EnTe going to be able to go for Destroyers and for Orb. He's got 3 Fiends out, but still not with a very good army.
Tier 3 coming. Frenzy ready. Orb not equipped. No gold for that, I guess. Kevin at 40. Needs the next Moonwell desperately. But okay. He fortified his expansion quite a bit. That should come through. And how big is this push by EnTe gonna be?
Yeah, he needs at least, of course, Destroyer form to finish, but also he needs another statue. He needs 1 statue on the ground and 1 Destroyer in the air. So there's still some time here for Kevin.
Remo,
got the heal scroll.
You know this EnTe, right? He's just gonna morph all of them.
I hope not, but that is definitely a possibility. Frenzy Ghouls are coming in. That's a pretty good timing for them. But against Dryads, they can also die pretty quickly. 1 Ghoul traded for a Dryad. That's a pretty even exchange. The level 2 Treants right now are quite effective. Destroyer comes in, but no more statue.
Exactly, but Hunts are falling like flies now, again trading them against Ghouls. DK again trying to surround, doesn't really work, but Kevin is taking away all the Ghouls. Gotta be careful, there's an Invul Potion, no staff. Takes the Invul prior to the TP just to get rid of the Ghouls. And if there's no Ghouls, then how do you crush this Tree of Life?
Also a question though about the hero levels. This Demon Hunter was not creeping in the meantime. He could have gone to the left-hand side, played a bit more passive and crept up to 3. Kevin, I think he was over-aggressive here. There was no need for him to be pushing too much the issue. And now the Keeper in trouble himself has to go for the heal scroll out of the fight. Naga slow coming in. The Ghoul with the block might lead to the TP here. TP getting transferred, but he makes it back to the Moonwells. And now Kevin fighting with his base advantage, but he doesn't have that many Dryads anymore.
Yeah, and the Moonwells are also pretty low. Shop not up. This looking better and better for EnTe. Stays at 41. Of course, the expansion starting to pay off. But can Kevin stall that time?
A town is under siege.
Yeah, hard position for Kevin. Not having those consumables anymore and not having level 3 Demon Hunter. I think he was getting a bit too eager. He was seeing the win already. He wanted to be flashy. He wanted to find more kills, but fighting into that on that tier 3 timing can be really painful, as we saw here. Kevin now looking for reinforcements, but he's losing a lot of infrastructure in the main.
Waiting for the Tavern Hero to get up to 50.
Doesn't have tier 3, so that's not really
oh yeah,
gonna happen.
True.
He's just trying to catch the Fiends here and trying to make more units. Shredder coming in for EnTe for more normal damage.
What? Okay, rare to see on an undead side. Is Kevin rebuilding his base at the expo? Yes, he does. Shop double Moonwell. So he is stalling more time, but of course he would love to have that time to build an army and not rebuild a base.
Very, very awkward game now. But now with the Moonwells gone, EnTe can go for the altar, but that doesn't make that much of a difference, I guess. One freebie here for Kevin. That was a very nice find for him. Has the shop up now, going for the Moonstone right away, but it's nighttime anyways. Heal potion as well. But the army for Kevin is still laughable. He needs way more than this.
Yeah, and upgrades as well, but can't really go for it. Engine of War down. Coil Nova onto that Demon Hunter whose potion is on cooldown. Gotta be careful with that. One Fiend was lost by EnTe, and the second one as well. There might be a Shredder. Oh, Keeper in trouble, has to TP out. Those were two relatively easy kills for Kevin, though. Loses another Dryad for it.
Yeah, with his Mass Dryad style, you just need to be way ahead in supply, and this is not the case. Kevin, painful game for him. It started off well, but in the mid-game, that big mistake of being over-aggressive really came to cost him, and now EnTe playing with his tech advantage. He's got the way stronger army. Kevin with lots of gold, but not enough lumber. Supply stuck as well, playing defend his main.
Goes for the hero focus, but without orbs, how is that even supposed to work? A little bit of healing, it's just right-click on the DK. That's not supposed to work at all. EnTe has a statue on the ground, now switches the focus to that one. But yeah, this is not the tier 3 Night Elf that's so scary against undead. Demon Hunter. Down.
And even remake him at the altar right now, still supply blocked. Well, now he has the capacity. Kevin not giving up yet though. Lots of gold for him. By supply block, he doesn't have enough wisps. It's a very stressful game for the Night Elf. Going for more items at the shop, but I think the potions are on cooldown.
Shredder, man.
And the altar is getting killed.
Yeah, the Shredder is putting in work. Very, very good Shredders in general today. Lich is tearing these Dryads apart. Couple of Fiends are falling. Alright, that's pretty much it though. A-bombs are coming in. 400 gold still for EnTe. Kevin is playing this relatively smart, trying to catch reinforcements, but they aren't coming, and this is his army. 1 Keeper, 3 Dryads. Almost no hope anymore.
It's hard to see Kevin get out of this one, because he's going to lose the main right here. No way to save this one. And GG is called, and EnTe gets the win with a strong comeback. Kevin, giving away that lead, certainly.
Yeah, that was a very strange game here. We did deny early on, and then it felt like Kevin was doing well, pushing back EnTe when he was harassing. But that snipe on the demon is pretty key, even though he falls to town portal. But yeah, after that, Kevin over-eager. Sometimes you get a little too comfortable, you know, like things are going well, you're setting up your expansion, and then you get a little too greedy on the other side of the map, fighting when you really shouldn't, when undead hits their biggest power spike, aka the orb and the destroyers coming in. So if Kevin had just disengaged and I think crept elsewhere on the map, he would have been in a very good spot to maybe take this map. And he got pushed, he didn't even have a shop, and EnTe was just like, alright, let me get this little mercenary, mechanical mercenary called a Shredder and wreck you with it.
Yeah, it was very well done. Once he had the lead, he never really let go of that at all anymore. And yeah, I kind of like the idea of pushing forward a little bit to take out the ghouls. But in the end, he stayed a little too long, and EnTe found a way out of that chokehold there. Had the freedom to do whatever he wanted. And then that's the game here.
Yeah, the Demon Hunter level 3 is too important. It's absolutely mandatory for the late game. It doesn't matter if you kill 1 or 2 ghouls or a fiend. Also, in the early game, he needs to make better use of his Moonwells. That's the big strength of the Keeper. You get level 2 quickly, you get some kills, you use your mana, you trade mana for mana, and then you fall back right away, get the Moon Juice, and have full map control with full mana. You're gonna get the 2 middle camps easily. He was way over-aggressive there at that point, stayed in the middle way too long, should have fallen back much faster. Normally, you want to make sure the Moonwells never reach max capacity, so you always have that efficiency from the nighttime and from the region. And those Moonwells were at max capacity for a long time, so a lot of things to improve, possibly, by both, honestly. Hopefully, they're going to feel a little more secure and warmed up here on map 2.
All right, then. We move on from EnTe's map to Kevin's map. From AZ to AL, Autumn Leaves it is. And Kevin has to strike back. So far, he's taking a sweet time to join the game. Maybe reevaluating his approach to this, looking for easy mistakes to fix. If Kevin wins this, we move over to CH.
maybe an entirely different build coming up from Kevin. We saw that against X-Lord. Like, there was one of the games where he just went like Mass Archer with tier 3 and stuff. So he's got a lot of different build orders. He doesn't necessarily need to deviate too much from Keeper, Demon, Dryad, and Expo just because it's so solid. But he might just, you know, like if he saw a game recently from one of the top elves that did that, I feel like his mistakes last game are very clear and he should know of them. When he crept the Expo, he definitely, in my opinion, should have pulled back the Keeper and then push back the undead heroes with the Keeper alone. Like, entangle a little bit, attack a little bit. The big golem on the expansion is not coilable. Neither can use Nova on it either. So the demon could have gotten the whole experience from that while creeping that. But sending both heroes, you know, the demon got nuked, it fell. And I think that's where all things started going a lot worse from there for Kevin.
All right, we have Kevin in the game. We got the players with the right colors, and we got both players on the cam once again. Okay, a little bit of an energy drink here for Kevin to bring the necessary APM for map number 2 as he's facing elimination. Fitting that EnTe is wearing a Frostworm icon, Kevin wearing that Chimera icon. I like that. Both grinding, of course, quite a bit. Okay, do or die Kevin in his DreamHack debut. Can he force a 3-mapper, or will EnTe in his DreamHack return go into the lower bracket final? Autumn Leaves, Remo, one of the new maps. What can you tell us about this one in this very matchup?
Gonna be mainly very different from AZ for A being bigger, and so the base to base distances being a lot longer. And also the expansion is much easier here to creep. Oftentimes when you try to go for the natural, which is easy to creep, it's gonna be susceptible to attacks because they're close to the opponent. But if you have a keeper with level 3, you have absolutely full map control for a long time. So for that reason, that exposed position shouldn't concern you until tier 3, until the destroyers are ready and everything else. So I would love for Kevin to be a little more creep focused and make use of that moon juice and get level 3 keeper first and then dominate the game and expand early. Creep early, expand early, and then again play with the Demon Hunter Dryads and be a bit more passive to make sure he gets the levels there.
EnTe actually with Tet Fiend build, or maybe Happy Fiend build, not committing to ghouls too hard early. This is something that he does most of the time that should also be expected. Kevin wanted this map, and I wonder what he has prepared, both with the scout. They don't want to be surprised by any cheese strats.
Yeah, and if Kevin sees this, he should be overjoyed. That means he can expand really easily. He can take the first green camp, take the second green camp after, get level 2, creep the natural, and then expand on the spot, because with so few ghouls, you can't really bring them out to cancel an expansion. You need to have at least 5 ghouls to bring in to cancel an expansion realistically, maybe even 6. And with this build, it's going to be a lot harder to do. Happy played this build for a long time, but recently has moved away from it. It feels like there's just very little you can get done, especially aggressively. But also as far as creeping goes, not too easy. The idea here, of course, with this is you're going to go into Fiends fast, and then have the strong army once you arrive on tier 3. But until you have that tier 3, you're just much weaker than with the Ghoul build, so it's going to be difficult here to not fall behind for EnTe in the early stages.
And then Kevin, of course, can expand on his advantages early on. Second moon well done. This time he's using that moon juice, but also taking it rather slowly from orange to green for the safety level 2.
First map, he had perfect items. That's not so much the case here. And a Tree of Life before the tech even. Okay. Kevin playing it very careful. I don't think this is really necessary, considering he's facing no ghoul build. But alright, he's gonna go for the expansion. Trying to... Oh my god, it's scouted though. Oh my goodness. And if he gets the cancel, this would be huge. Kevin has to have Wisp close by to get off the detonates.
There is none, at least not in the south. Does he pull? He was usually so good with it. There's 2 skeletons. They are at 1/3. Can be sniped rather quickly. Here's the one wisp for the detonate. Coil. Ooh, doesn't get the kill yet. Skeleton. That's Shadow Melt, but reveal. But the Skelly is down, and Entangle has to use another coil to secure level 2.
It's pretty expensive for the DK. He does get that kill. Really wanted it, but that's all of the mana now. And there's a wisp next to the Tree of Life the way it's supposed to be. Nicely done. You always need to be in position for those detonates. Kevin even creeping the rest of the camp. Wants to get another item here. Slippers. Again, not the greatest finds for him. But that's the thing. Without ghouls that you can bring out, it's so hard to cancel the expansion. Yeah. Just with DK and Skellies, it's never going to work usually.
So if you're EnTe now, do you go into like a gargoyle play? Okay, he has enough ghouls for the push to come. Goes also for more ghouls. He's also okay, using now for creeping, I guess.
Forces are under attack.
Telestaff. I like that by EnTe.
Ghouls. He's trying to solo creep the natural. That's kind of hard to do with only 5 ghouls. Let's see if that works out.
He can staff if he wants to. Sees that this one is mostly crept already. Just trying to be annoying a little bit.
One ghoul, very low. Oh, oops. One ghoul goes down. The thing is, 4 ghouls is enough. But
okay.
And that wasn't exactly what he wanted. Oh, he's making more ghouls. Wow, this is really unusual. Going for this fiend build and then making more and more ghouls in the end. Seems like he's kind of stuck between 2 builds and maybe a little indecisive as far as what he wants to go for.
Yeah, maybe this expansion... I mean, on Autumn Leaves, though, you should expect this. Always. This position is designed to fast expand. And this matchup also is so expansion dependent.
Kevin moving across. Again, not creeping level 3. If he was level 3 right now, he could snipe, for example, ghouls super easily at this moment. But the Lich is going to be coming out. And at that time, EnTe can look for some kills of his own. This is normally where you want to have the second hero out, the Demon Hunter, and he solo creeps, and the Keeper level 3 creates space. But because Kevin went for the Expo first, before the tech, that's not exactly the way the timing is working out here for him. As EnTe gets another kill and almost has a level 3 DK now.
He's buying quite some time, so Kevin certainly had a reason why he goes for this. That fast expansion. We get, oh, he wanted to go for an Engine of Wind, but didn't want EnTe to scout this, so he cancels it. In the meantime, there's a fight, and this Nova hits hard.
Finally got the level 3, but not really anything here that he can kill. At this stage, normally you want to have the Demon Hunter to throw out a couple of burns, but again, he is delayed. Good deny here, but that's a lot of archers going down. It's going to be 3 archer kills along with the one at the beginning, so 4 archer kills in the early game. EnTe's not in a bad spot here.
Naga, double Engine of Wind. Okay, Kevin is throwing that curveball. EnTe, for a long time, not the best player against mass air, and he has not a single fiend yet, if I saw that. Okay, he has 1. But did Kevin fake this well enough that he's going air or not?
Kevin finding the Wand over the Wind. That's a sick item. With that, he could kill the Lich right now. Possibly. DK doesn't have mana for a coil. Oh, he's really close, by the way. Entangled coming in. 2 mana off. Wand of the Wind, and that Lich is dead.
Yeah, we saw the impact of a missing second hero in game 1. Like, you need to level it, especially against air. You need that Lich on a high level so it does the majority of the damage. EnTe now confirming that air is coming. Good for him that he killed so many archers, so the hippos will just be a handful, not even, and then switch into fairies very early.
The mass air, you know, it was out of the meta for a long time, but despite the damage nerf, we have been seeing it a bit more again recently. And still, if you get to very high numbers, it can be quite strong, but it suffers in low supply. 40 to 50 supply, mass air is really weak, but if you get to 70, it's a different story. EnTe now, with the Lich return, is going to go for the orb. But the army here still doesn't look very threatening. 2 fiends only. And again, only 1 statue, so he's going to morph that destroyer and going to have no statues left. This is a small army for the undead.
There's also no web, so if he wants to research it, there's not going to be many fiends around. Dangerous. He scout the middle. It's nighttime, not really. Big potential for EnTe to jump onto this army and the Shredder, and he feels it. He got it. Fruit of accuracy, of course, exquisite. Staff is ready, but what about that Shredder? Ooh, close! Oh. Last second kill, super expensive.
A bit too slow by Kevin. He should have staffed the Naga and TP'd out right away, but a little bit too slow there on the trigger. Kevin still has lots of gold left, however. The thing is, he doesn't really need the Shredder. He has enough lumber anyways. That Shredder was kind of a luxury. And EnTe now moving forward.
Can Kevin hold this? Can Kevin survive to see another day? Skeletons gone, summons nutrients. What's this air army looking like? 3 Hippo Riders and a ferry. That's nothing! And he's stuck at 40. But EnTe also, next Ziggurat about to finish only. He can't go up to 50. He's a little bit supply stuck.
I've been trying to buy time. The Ancient of War probably should have been rooted there in front of the Expo. Does he have Nature's Blessing?
No, he doesn't. 4 ghouls smashing away at that tree. Keeper hurt. Gotta be careful! Potion last second! But is that even enough with the staff on the Naga? It is for now. But there's more time. Fairy numbers rising. Weapons ready now, though.
Kevin needs to come in and get some kills over here. Where's the Entangle? There's still... no Destroyer. Hasn't really been punished yet. Nice Wand of the Wind. The Fiend getting killed right away. Destroyer comes in with a Dispel. That means Entangle again could be used as there's no Dispel available right now. Kevin moving his whole army a bit too much.
Yeah.
But he's finding some kills here and there, but Hippo Rider is going to go down. Kevin still doesn't have the supply he wants.
Does EnTe have the firepower to knock down this tree? Still no Nature's Blessing coming. All of the other production is going on all cylinders. There's Moonwells, Fairies, Wisps, everything. He's buying items left, right, and center. Can he hold this, though? More Wisps, more repair. And EnTe's army is tiny. Kevin, what are you waiting for?
More Fairy Dragons coming in. He's going for a second shop. That second shop he feels he has to go for because of heal potions, but I think just mass production might be a better call. Also, lumber starting to drop low here. That Shredder loss certainly becoming painful. Ancient of War, I like that one. Static Defense can park it in front of the Tree of Life, and EnTe's gonna fall back. Waiting for the statue to return. Maybe this time, this one, he's not gonna morph.
Okay, and he wants level 3 Lich. And maybe level 4 Aura, which is so... level 2 Aura, which is so good against Fairies, because you want to kite all the time. Not sure if he gets both, but it's looking very good for the Unholy Aura. Kevin wants Heal Scrolls instead, gets them. The Flute is, of course, magnificent. If you have very, very little damage, having a little bit more damage always helps you out. And it looks like this 2 versus 1 base is established. And not threatened anymore.
Yeah, EnTe now with strong hero levels, but he cannot get complacent. He needs to fight soon. The low supply scenario is what favors the undead. He doesn't want to allow too easy 70 supply for Kevin. And possible run-bys as well. Could be a thing. These fairy armies are very mobile. Kevin could try to go for the Acolyte backline, but doesn't have a TP at the moment, so... Yeah. Not really feasible right now. He got a big mana potion on the Naga, which could be pretty good. And now coming in for the backstab. Only a 10 supply lead here for Kevin. That is manageable for EnTe.
Against the big mana potion, we'll see about that. 2 statues on the ground. Dodges the coil with an invo potion. Well done. But will this be enough? Staff should be... Oh, there's no staff on the Keeper. Passed it over now. If there's another nuke, she's dead. But no. Can Kevin stall more time? Losing a fairy here. And his Fiend army is growing rapidly. But good movement. So nothing gets focused. Nothing gets webbed. And a little more time for one more round of production, maybe.
Yeah, it's also apparent by now. EnTe loves going for those hero focuses, so Kevin is going to need some potions. He has 1 heal pot on the Naga, 1 heal pot on the Keeper. Naga almost level 3. Getting that easy, quick kill, and then have level 2 Fog Lightning would be huge here for Kevin. Comes out with the Risk Repair once again. Still only 1 Destroyer. Hard to deal with the treants and everything else.
Still no one.
When's Kevin going to go in finally?
Looks like it's now. 1 Destroyer only. Fog Lightning, nice coil against that to prevent the kill. Is it the Ghoul kill? Is it enough for level 3? Yes, it is. Now Fog Lightning really, really strong against a couple of Fiends. But EnTe taking the better trades pretty much constantly, if you ask me.
Kevin still has some time. He can let this Ancient of War fall. That's no problem. It's the Tree of Life, of course, that matters. EnTe not in upkeep yet. So much mana on the DK though. Double mana potion, man. He's gonna have a lot of coils.
Yeah. Not sure if he
Kevin
saw
again
that.
Gonna lose 1 unit for free. It seems.
Only taking out a Ghoul here. It has to be the heroes that carry this without Orb. Very, very hard to do. And Snare, Entangle coming in. Fog Lightning as well. Some Fiends about to drop. There we go. Can Kevin keep the heroes alive? He's always close to the shop, spams these... Oh, the coil doesn't arrive! And now the Fiend numbers plummeting. Also with Frost Arrow diving deep again.
Mana potion on the Keeper, more entangles coming through. Destroyer a little bit off to the side right now. If the Fiends all fall, the air might take over. Destroyer comes back in again. The statues again on healing, but the Fairy Dragon Mana Flare form doing damage against it as well. And then 35 supply, the Lich in trouble, has to be healed, has to be saved, and it is. DK out of mana now, but still with Mana Potion remaining. Again going for the hero kill. Keeper in trouble. Is there a staff to save him? No. Moonjuice something. Heal potion. There it is last second. Doesn't have the gold for TP, but he kills the Lich. Fork Lightning coming in along with the Entangle, and that is going to be good enough. Perhaps staff transfer. Nice save. The Keeper will survive this. It seems like Kevin has finally done it.
Keeper comes back, is a little healed as well. The double kill is super close. Statue, Fiend. Yep, this is one after the next. Kevin holds the Expo, breaks EnTe's army, who's down to measly 29 supply. Almost twice as much for the Rocket Beans player. What a stressful game, though, for both of them.
Kevin now finally has a moment to breathe. He was playing pretty evasive here for a long time, TPing out, having to use potions. This was not an easy game for him by any means, but now he is in full control. Can go up to 60, 70 supply soon if he wants, but needs to remember those potions, especially against EnTe. You should not forget about the heal and invul pots, because EnTe loves going for that hero focus, and with level 3 coil now, it's gonna be quite scary.
This game is never over if there's a single Coil Nova left. Kevin is checking for counter expansion, a possible one. I thought he would be storming to the shop to get new invul potions, but no. He wants level 5 as well. He has no TP. But okay, Hunter's Hall now, 4 upgrades. That's always the sign for the Night Elf that he seems very confident now.
And just sees the army here. Does he want to engage? Seems pretty bold if he does. The Lich is not back yet. Entangle coming in. Focus fire. Fork lightning. But the coil is there. And the Destroyer dispel. Again a mana potion. Lots of mana pots here for EnTe this game. Still lots of gold for him as well. This game is still not over. Yes. If he continues to trade well and micro really well, this is doable with these strong heroes.
Don't get complacent. Buy the potions. Keep everything safe. As safe as possible, I guess. Doing damage is really hard for EnTe right now. He's poking away. Web, of course, lasts quite a bit. But okay, how long can you out-heal this? Going for the Lich again. Seems ambitious.
Ready in a second. And the Lich will survive. Would love to see a bit more Frost Armor here, perhaps. But we see it every now and then. On the way back, a few webs will connect and Kevin is going to lose some units. EnTe still with lots of gold. He can go up to like 6, 7 Fiends here if he wants.
Yep. Around. Okay, he's starting production now for more Fiends. Gets more kills. Lich level 4. DK level 5 in a bit. But yeah, the 2-base advantage is starting to really kick in. 63 supply for Kevin. And I guess upgrades? Yes. Strength of the Wild, first attack upgrade. Plus the aura, of course, scales well together.
Gonna need... Not sure if he's gonna get +2 from this, aura-wise, but whatever. Item here from the camp, one of mana stealing, not too bad against the DK, honestly. And Happy's gonna say hello again. He doesn't want to allow 80 supply mass there. That's where things get really crazy. And not having a Demon Hunter now for mana burn, starting to become problematic. These undead spells, super strong. Kevin thankful for this double shop here to get mass heal pots.
He never got nature's...
He's just throwing out these coils like candy.
He never got nature's blessing, Remo. Do you know how much this triggers me? Because this Expo is gone. Is it not? No repair? There we go. Okay, arriving at the right time. How good is this focus fire now? Upgrade still not finished, but it's just a matter of seconds.
Well, it connects just barely. The Entangle, Dispel a little bit slow. EnTe now coming in. Webs flying. Also mana potion being used. One of mana stealing at the same time. And now the fight gets really chaotic.
Second left corner.
So many units up in the air. The Treant Morph is really good. They can pick up some A-click damage from the Fiends if they're on A-click. DK dropping low, going for the hero kill once again. He doesn't have a mana potion anymore. No coil available here. No coil available anymore.
Yeah.
Now it might be time for the fiends to fall.
He is going for the Lich again, as stubborn as Foggy was, but the coil last second next to the statue. Oh my god. And is still at 40. Is this still doable? Naga in trouble. Had an invo potion. When is the keeper coming back? Just a matter of time. Here he is. Full HP, almost full mana, nutrients over and over and over. It is really a force of nature on the ground, and Kevin is able to hold this tree once more. And he's even expanding again?
Oh, wow. Bold strategy, Cotton. We'll see if it pays off. DK pushing forward, almost level 6. Would love to have some more mana potions. EnTe still with 1,000 gold. Has had some serious issues spending his gold. He didn't have ghouls anymore, so it's 0 lumber income.
Oh, well,
EnTe struggling with his resources.
He can build 10 ghouls in a second.
I guess that's the optimistic way of looking at it. I like it. Lich almost level 5. Somehow has no items at all. I don't even know how that's possible.
He sold a lot, I guess. Or he lost them on the way.
I guess that's where his gold is coming from.
He also lost his glasses, EnTe, when he was in Anaheim with us, so maybe that's happening to him again. Yeah, level 5 Lich now, though.
Against the fairies, of course, not going to be too effective, but especially these Knight of Heroes going to have to be real careful now.
Man, every day prior to the 4th game, I'm sitting here like, oh man, we might have a long break between Europe and America. And then game 4 happens. I'm like, nope, all good. The break is gonna be rather short. Because this smells like game 3 to me.
If EnTe scouts the bottom right expansion, this would be an easy kill, but it's such a weird timing. I don't think he's gonna look for it. This Expo might win Kevin the game. Double mana potion. Skelly Rod. Okay, he should use one of those to scout with. Oh, but he's not doing it.
Would rather eat them, I guess. Second attack upgrade for the fairies is done. Does he get +2 now? Probably. Okay, Invo Potion again, ready, goes for the Destroyer. Second attack upgrade is done. And man, these fiends slowly but steady melting the one coil he had ready, not hitting, and that's 2 fiends gone.
There are lots of gold for EnTe. The main, however, about to expire.
Yep.
Finally, we have a staff. Saving some fairies here as well. But Kevin's army is still small. Coil Nova on the Naga. Staff is on cooldown. Naga has to use the potions.
Fork Lightning hitting super hot. The heal scroll is worth 1,000 gold right now. Another TP bot passes to the Naga just to be safe, knowing that a coil is imminent. And there we go, getting one more fiend. Maybe the Destroyer with good focus fire. No, as the coil was there in time, and EnTe, this would be the perfect moment to just punish the expansion bottom right, but he doesn't know.
Man. If only he had scouted it. He's bringing over the Acolytes now to make a base there, but there's gonna be a rude awakening.
Well. Rude awakening because it's rooted, this gold mine.
Yeah, why not?
Funny Remo! Tree of Ages is moving forward. No, nature's blessing still! Grinds my gear so hard!
Sentry wards for EnTe. He's got decent mana on the DK again. Full mana on the Lich, by the way. Can spam those Novas.
Kevin is not here to defend this, so this is pretty much a waste.
The Lich can one-shot Nova kill all these Wisps, so smartly done by Kevin to not all bring them out at the same time.
He retrained a Naga.
What?
What?
Mana shield? No Fork Lightning?
He doesn't have Fork Lightning? What?
What?
Alright, new meta.
I mean, if he's tier 3, I could understand if he goes for Mana Shield and Fork Lightning and goes for an Orb of Venom. But what is this?
Although he's so close to 5, level 3 Fork Lightning is really good damage.
Yeah, it's amazing. It almost one-shots the fiends. Is he getting nervous and starts making mistakes? Level 6 DK.
Level 6. That's a big one.
Aura 3. It's very good. Kevin only on one base. Oh my god, is EnTe seriously turning this around?
It's maybe Nature's Blessing now. There we go.
Yeah, maybe a little too late.
It's never too late for Nature's Blessing, Neo.
We'll see about that.
Oh, the Keeper eats the nuke right away, but the Destroyer's taken out. EnTe can morph one more. Needs to do it right now. Alright, it's Hero Focus. It's Hero Focus all the way, baby!
Keeper!
Keep staff! He's right there! He's right there because the tree is here for some reason. Why is the tree here?
I have no clue. Mana Shield absorbs all the nuke. Okay, so that Naga stays alive. But oh my god, Kevin is down to 43. EnTe at 33. The supply gap is closing like crazy. Mana is gone. He absorbed 2 nukes, but was that enough? Oh my god.
He's making us sweat over here. The treants are taking out the acolytes in the meantime. EnTe not pulling them back.
What?
But he's got the heroes still. Acolytes are all dead. The treants fall. EnTe has no goal to make. No, he can make 1 acolyte. He can unsummon some buildings. He can unsummon some ziggurats in the main.
Keeper just...
If the just falls, there's no potions anymore.
Oh, true. Oh, very true. Okay.
Oh my god.
Keeper in the altar. We're at 49
Takes forever.
20. Yeah.
He's just blessing though, Neo. Maybe you can save it.
Ah, come on. Stop making fun of Nature's Blessing. It's a very good upgrade. Should have done this earlier.
Lich almost level 6. DK getting closer to 7.
Oh my god. Is it happening again, really? Mana Shield actually, like, worth quite some invo potions, I think. Oh, please tell me. After the turnaround of Blade and Starbuck yesterday, what is this DreamHack?
Crazy game. Acolytes now supplying the gold mine. Slowly, EnTe's getting income again. So many fairies going on. Lich level 6. He can just use the ult right now.
Does he have
Wait, he doesn't
mana?
have mana.
Oh.
250.
Statue's coming though. Wanted to dispel, but doesn't work really. Keeper 60%. Man,
Yeah, that keeper coming back. That's gonna be the X factor. There's no destroyers still, but one should be coming soon.
EnTe's getting tickled to death here. Some people are
Cold
into
arrow.
that, but
He doesn't even have Cold Arrow 3. He's got Mana Shield 3.
that's a once in a lifetime build, everybody.
God.
You will never see this again.
What is this?
But seriously, man, like I don't really get Frost Arrow, but okay, with Mana Shield you can't really go for Fork Lightning, I guess. But this Mana Shield has been really good.
Guys, there is a shop about to attack in the bottom right. I repeat, there is a shop.
The keeper's back.
Yep.
There's no destroyers.
Nope. There's also
Kevin
no
could
gold.
kill the heroes right now. He's got invul on the keeper. He can just kill. He just kill the DK right now.
If only, wow, if you're beginning to stutter, man, that's quite something. Kevin realizes this. Is there something to save him somehow? Don't think so. Frost Arrow comes in. No way!
It looks like he's
A player's forces are under attack.
No.
Lich
No.
now though. Lich now though. Must
Oh,
no
yeah.
call. But the DK. Oh boy, level 6, and that must be it. No call anymore. Oh my god, what the world is happening?
All right, here we go. Kevin has this now. It wasn't even close, boys. It wasn't even close.
Nobody broke any sweat at all in this game.
Double hero kill, easy Katka. The tree got killed by 2 ghouls. The shop, I mean. All right.
Holy smokes.
How much is left in the natural? There's only 600 gold left in the natural. If EnTe unsummons,
No, he can't
he could-
rebuild, dude.
no, just he can. Let's go. Unsummon.
Well,
Wait, he has to wait until the last second. He can go for a DK. Oh no, he unsummoned the altar. Rip.
but well, he could go for the tavern, but it's level 6, right? That costs 1 billion gold.
Unsummon.
No. GG and Kevin with map number 2.
Wow. That was one of the crazier games we've had here in DreamHack. And leads us to a tied series. Whew, these guys, they wouldn't do it on any other way, would they?
Whew. You know, we mentioned we saved the best for last. You know, sometimes that's not true and we get an underwhelming series. That is not the case here. That was just insane. Fights all over the place. Somehow a shop showing up at the bottom right. The trance wrecking all the acolytes. There was so much happening all over the place. And this retrain, I was like, what is he doing? Like, this makes 0 sense. But guess what? That Naga survived to level 6 because of this shield. I think he might have actually lost her if he didn't go for that.
Oh, so wild. So wild. Oh my god, these DreamHack games, they keep on delivering. We all need a break. The players need a little break. We sent you into a break to recover from this, and then one last map in the European region. Who stays alive? Both would deserve it due to all this entertainment they got us, but there can only be one. From the break here at DreamHack Open Fall. Kevin versus EnTe. One of my absolute favorite rivalries in all of European, in all of WarCraft worldwide, comes to an end on map 3. CH, Todd, your prediction for this game, please.
Well, I don't know that I dare make a prediction. I made some risky one. I made some stupid ones before, but I don't know that I dare. I'm really happy that EnTe seems to have worked on this matchup and he's playing really good. He was down so much supply last game, still put up a hell of a fight, so I want another epic game. You know what? It might seem greedy, but I really feel like these two might give it to us. So let's just go right into it.
Okay, if you say so, Todd, I obey. Let's effing go! CH Remo, kind of a classic in this matchup. We've seen crazy wars between Happy and Foggy, of course, also between Kevin and Edo, Kevin and EnTe. And it's kind of fitting that it concludes here.
We gotta take a moment here to breathe after that last game. That was crazy. Late game retrain into Mana Shield. Acolytes getting killed by treants. Dude, if those Acolytes survive, he wins this game. I mean, there were so many moments where madness was happening. Absolutely nuts. EnTe gonna play a different build this time. He is playing the standard, if you will, ghoul build. And gonna scout with an Acolyte. Kevin, of course, with the Keeper. I'm not sure if I've ever seen him with a Demon Hunter first, so this shouldn't surprise anybody.
Nah, Keeper. Kevin and the Keeper. It both starts with a K, right? Super fitting. Okay, it is ghouls this time to be able to push this a little earlier and not let Kevin unfold as he did in map number 2. What Kevin will we see? What EnTe will we see? Will EnTe crumble under the pressure of being eliminated? Will Kevin get nervous, or does he have the momentum now? There's so many unpredictable things. We'll just see this game unfold and follow the beauty of it.
Keeper plus expansion, that's a pretty safe bet, but it doesn't have to be mass air again. The Demon Hunter Dryad strategy is normally the most reliable one, normally the best one. And that's also certainly an option here. Keeper starting off real nice with the Claws of Attack and kills off the Scout Acolyte. That does matter, because that Scout Acolyte ideally would like to survive and look for the expansion timing. That's not going to be doable now, at least with that worker.
On the other side, EnTe is getting the Wisp without a detonate, so a little bit of extra XP for him as well. For the map picks and bans, by the way, interesting that EnTe banned the map that Kevin won against X-Lord, that was Last Refuge. So, nothing to take away from there. And yeah, so far, EnTe's playing pretty blind.
I was creeping up a bit at the beginning, now sending out a scout. Skelly and Kevin going for the Overseer super quick. Pretty normal to see with a level 2 Keeper and a handful of archers. But with only one archer?
Yeah,
it's gonna take him like 3 entangles or something.
And EnTe is moving north at least a little bit, probably taking a pit stop at the crab, and he's getting that Overseer for one of the biggest items here. That is the Claws of Attack plus 5 from the right hand side, and a Ring of Region, which will save him a lot of Moonwells down the line. Moon Juice down the line.
It's actually really good. Also later for the Demon Hunter if he goes for it. Also for him good. And only took 2 entangles. Because the creep here didn't get controlled too much, I guess. Crowd controlled. DK now getting level 2. Ghouls creeping in the meantime. And has the aura. Looking for the Keeper. Unable to find him. Not quite spreading out the Skellies. And I think he's still going to be satisfied here. He realized, well, there's no expansion yet. That's pretty good.
Let's go into the main old school undead play. Another coil that kills a Wisp. Once again, no detonate here. That starts to hurt. Tech at 40%. Here's a detonate now, and this time he dodges it. I want to mention that Kevin is the best Mountain Giant player probably in the universe. He has a wonderful clip where he displays his taunt micro, which is excellent. Nobody does it like him. So especially on this map, I want to say that there is a possibility to see MGs.
And always a very real possibility for Gargs, which will be the case this time. Double Crypt, Gargs to fly in very soon. And I haven't seen that from EnTe in a while, but he has shown it in the past.
Yeah. Like,
for example, against Foggy at DreamHack Anaheim.
Damn, I wanted to say the very same thing. Back in the day when we had Twisted Meadows in the pool, Remo, do you remember?
I miss it. I miss it, Neil.
You were the one kicking it out.
I was not. I advocated for Echo and AZ, and you know it.
Yeah, right.
Kevin with the cool move, stepping south and getting level 3 here for free. While EnTe is not getting too much done in the past minute.
A town is under siege.
Yeah, has fallen quite a bit behind here in terms of experience, but with Gargoyles you can catch up real quick at those fountains, but he's delaying the Gargs. Going for a Lich right away. Oftentimes we will see the Lich getting delayed, going for 3, 4, 5, 6 Gargs right away, creeping fast and then harassing. But here it's a little bit of a switcheroo.
Kevin,
now starting to come in.
Kevin, we see a second Engine of War. So mass archers first, and Kevin with the Keeper Panda combo. I mean, seeing a Panda on this map is not too uncommon, but rather as a third hero, not as a second hero.
Yeah, he's expecting the Gargoyles and wants to get ready with the AoE Breath of Fire. If EnTe manages to counter expand, which is a very big if right now, but if he could get that going into a Fiend Destroyer army would be really strong. Because Fiend Destroyers mostly gets dealt with Demon Hunter by Mana Burn. And there's going to be no Demon Hunter Mana Burn this game, probably ever.
Nova.
Although Triple Hero is a distant possibility.
Coil Arm was already in the air. And I think the damage threshold was around 140, so dicey situation. EnTe decides to be a little more aggressive, positioning himself in Kevin's side of the map, as he knows that the tree still has to move over, as there is no nature's blessing.
A player's forces are under attack.
Barely has the lumber to go for it now if he wants, but not going for it yet. Wonderful scout here with that illusion. Gonna be a perfect backstab for EnTe. But the thing is, the ghouls that he brings in are easily gonna die. It's mostly gonna be up to the gargoyles here to stick around, but that's what the Panda and archers are good against. Nova has to hit big time, and it does. Hits 3 archers right there. Drunken Haze.
Breath? Breath?
Fire. Breath.
No breath. Ooh, tiny mistake by Kevin. Actually a big mistake. But Entangle does the job, and finally he ignites all of them. Archers are suffering, but they're cheap.
All of them going down. Rod of Necromancy no longer available. This would have been really painful here to summon more and more skeletons for Kevin. Wisp now coming in for the detonate. Some ghouls certainly going down, but also quite a few archers falling. Expansion still far from mining, and Kevin lost quite a bit here. 29 supply left.
Tree?
And with this gargoyle count, EnTe could easily go to the fountains now if he wants, but he wants to stick around instead. Going for the keeper here first, but he doesn't have that much damage against the archers anymore outside of heroes. Mana potion was used. We saw in the first or the second game lots of mana potions by EnTe already. But I think he's gonna have to fall back here sooner or later.
Yeah, I guess so too. Tree was a little bit confused and was chasing the undead. Not the greatest choice of the tree, but okay. He will set up the next base, and EnTe decides to tech instead while going through the gargs.
Under attack.
And that's going to be a very nice fountain creep. Always feels good when you come in here with the Gargs. It takes maybe 4 seconds, and it's going to be a big experience boost and item grab. But the creep tag is coming in. Kevin knows this is happening. Might have to be a TP out by EnTe. Give it over to the Lich, or just staying next to the fountain works also. Rune Braces for him not the greatest, but he kept it from the Nile side, which is going to be valuable.
Absolutely true. Level 2 for the Lich as well. Archers not getting healed really. So the healing is only affecting the Gargs, which are in great shape. Trying to go for the DK now, though. Is that enough? Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire. He's burning a little bit. Lich also pretty low. There's another Entangle coming. He wants to force EnTe into that TP. Goes for the DK. Is there a surprise breath? No, but the Lich is exposed. The Lich is exposed. Oh, kills him!
There was almost a wonderful exchange there for EnTe. If the hero had survived, this would have been magnificent. Sells the Ring of Regen, being on 100 HP. That's a bit questionable, but alright. He can still grab the second Fountain Creep, which is going to be a big deal for him. Level 4 DK is a huge level up. But what EnTe needs is a counter expansion, and that doesn't seem anywhere close by.
There is a level 3 Panda right around the corner, and we know what this guy does to gargoyles. In the meantime, Kevin still 6 on tier 2. He got Nature's Blessing now, which I adore. And this expansion is running.
Just going to be coming out on time to pick up that orb, and then it's probably going to be go time for EnTe here before too long.
Flute,
Creeping
nice.
the fountain takes a little while with mostly piercing damage, but he is going to clean it up and gets that level 4.
But it's level 4 too. Ideally, level 3 Lich, of course, especially against archers. And Kevin makes no sign of a transition at all. No lore, no tier 3, no air.
Yeah, sometimes with this style we would be seeing tier 3, but he wants to play it safe. Mass Archer is very good against gargoyles if they don't all die to Nova. If EnTe was to wait a bit more, go for 60 supply and make like 5 more ghouls, this could be super effective against these archers. Of course, ghouls will be suffering against the Panda, but with 2 heal scrolls, honestly, EnTe could fashion a very strong timing push here soon if he wants.
We got 2 skeletons poking into the main. We got Kevin creeping up a little more. Got a big heal potion. Not too bad for the keeper, maybe. One heal scroll is on his side. Nova, so big! Has to go for the heal scroll immediately, but he just wants to get rid of that Lich once again. Ghouls are coming in. That's another coil. There's 2 more. Breath of Fire. Not the greatest, actually. Forces the TP, trades Archer for Ghouls, but I think the better end of the stick goes to EnTe.
And 2 for 3 trade there. Pretty even.
A player's forces are
But here we go. EnTe coming in big time. Gonna go for a heal scroll now, and he can win, perhaps, the game right here with this push. How many heal scrolls is he gonna go for? At least 1, could go for 2. Panda at the shop. Oh, he's a bit too far forward. What are you doing here? Trying with a stone form surround, but not quite getting it. There was a staff anyways.
That would have been the moment of the tournament, to be honest, if that works. Next to Cruncher's farm blocks yesterday, which were also quite amazing. Edge Protector down. Wisp once again not detonating. 1 Panda to rule them all.
It's gonna be down to the Panda here to do most of the damage. EnTe needs to find the way into the back with the Nova and kill the archers, but the Lich is out of mana. That's a really big problem. Doesn't have Dark Ritual, but rather Frost Armor. Heal Scroll committed already, very early into the engagement. Kevin falling back to the Moonwells and to the shop. Panda waiting for the cooldowns again. Breath of Fire, good damage. But a few archers are going down, quite a few.
50 supply constantly. The ghouls are going down indeed. And the trades this time, I think, with the home turf advantage, better for Kevin. Just constantly replenishes these archers. The queues are filled. And the Hunter's Hall is ready now. Still no tier 3. He has no gold. Man, he has to buy so many items. And so many archers.
Archranger is a very good pick. This is one of the best hero additions you can play against archers. Kevin has to be super careful with his positioning.
Yeah.
If he's caught out too far, he's going to lose 5 archers right away. That turns into 5 skeletons. That could turn into a loss.
Another heal scroll, another mana potion. Lich has an invul, and the Dark Ranger is exposed now. Is there a silence coming? Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire, dodges most of it with that stone form. Excellent play by EnTe. Super important. Nova doesn't hit too much, actually. A little premature.
So getting the kills though. And the thing is now, even if the ghouls go down, he's getting more and more normal damage with these skeletons. It's not a bad trade for EnTe. And remember, he's scaling way better here with levels. With triple hero now, EnTe's getting crazy strong with more and more experience.
Statues.
He's got a statue.
Yeah.
Finally.
That Slaughterhouse transition came in quite a bit before. Now the statue coming in. Also lures for Kevin. He's gonna get Roar and Dryads. AP can stall some time. Staffs in the Panda. And EnTe respects that. Oh, Keeper in trouble. Has nothing to save himself, but the Panda is there to the rescue.
And now the archers far out in the open could easily get caught with a Noah, but again the Lich is out of mana. Not having Dark Ritual here, a little bit painful for the Lich, but still able to find more kills. More and more archers going down. 42 supply only left against 41. Supply is very even, but guess what? This DK about to hit level 5. 1 or 2 more kills are gonna do it. The Treants not really a threat here. Their normal damage only really good against Fiends, not against this army. And this DK is gonna get it. Here we go. Level 5, and that's gonna be a dangerous shotgun.
Can he knock down this expansion though? This takes care of the AP first. All a little more armor. Panda. Oh, there's always a wonderful, wonderful stone form. He does that really well.
And still with lots of gold. We'd love to see some backpack for him to bring in more mana pots. He still has the one on the DK left, by the way. Now, much better trading for Kevin. Taking out the ghouls quickly. He has the Dryads finally. Those can slow down and control the ghouls much easier. And Kevin's trying to take more of a supply lead here, perhaps. But level 2 also for the Dark Ranger. The silence perhaps not too impactful, but still a level up always going to be welcome. Archers retreating behind the wall. This Ancient of War and shop positioning very nice, by the way, to have that wall blocking. DK has 1 coil left, still with the mana potion available. The statue still alive. That statue is so important for EnTe.
Yeah. Can he break it somehow with another Breath of Fire? Use that potion immediately. And debating that a little bit. Supply lead is clearly with Kevin. EnTe is all in. There's no backup expansion. He never cleaned the middle nor the bottom right. And Kevin knows he has a scout bottom right.
Dark Ranger. Black arrow turned off. That's kind of weird. We still have Destroyer, so the Entangle is a threat, but the heroes are survivable enough. Going for the surround, and he caught him! Panda trapped in the surround. The staff is on cooldown!
For 17 seconds.
Telly staff!
No!
executed with impunity.
Panda hits the deck, and now what? It was the carry. The number 1 carry. It is free reign for EnTe. Has to fight a level 5 keeper. Okay. Panda, can he wait for the tavern that he has to regain all the mana? AP is down. Kevin 45. EnTe 41.
EnTe might be getting his revenge here. Seems like he's getting too many kills. He's spiraling out of control. Level 4 for the Lich not too far away. And then we're going to have Dark Ritual finally. The units here for Kevin, just not good enough. He doesn't have tier 3. He's working with subpar army.
If only he could...
Panda's back.
If only he could get rid of that statue in the back, man. How much healing and regen has that one box done? And here we go. On to the Tree of Life. Lich has no Nova yet. Is there a potion? There is. A-bombs.
Where are the entangles, Kevin? There's still no dispel. This entangle could be super strong, but he went for 3 and 3. That's also kind of questionable, as his tree is still under pressure.
Only 3 wisps. Nature's Blessing helping out. Here we go. A little bit of Focus Fire could do it. Nova is ready on the ledge. Panda has a potion. Another Breath of Fire. Oh, the Keeper this time, though! Switches the focus! That's the first hero gone! Tranquility or level 3 Entangle would have been so big on level 6. But these might be the final moments here. Kevin on the back foot. 37 supply only. It's all EnTe!
Must be the game now for the Undead. He's pushing forward. The mana is pretty low, but the Undead hero levels are just completely crazy. 5, 4, and 3. That is not something you can beat with archers anymore. And even with low supply, EnTe should be finishing this game now. If this tree falls, of course, it's definitely over. And the Panda is not quite yet level 5. He's close, though. But getting these kills, these necessary kills now is quite hard.
He finally gets rid of the statue, but guess what? There's a backup. Little bit of repair, but the Gargs take him out. Archers, 0-0. No production anymore. These 2 hero kills took so many resources off of him. 1, 2, 3, 4 archers dead. It is level 5 finally, but it seems too late. Trying to staff out once again. That didn't work the first time. Does now, though.
That Dark Ritual now so strong with these skeletons. The synergy is fully online, and EnTe is going to kill the expansion. And that must be it pretty much. Kevin is still trying to hold on, but he is in absolute shambles. What does he have left? 33 supply, and not even 2 heroes on the field.
50 supply for EnTe. No lumber. And it calls GG. Congrats. Good luck. And look at this. EnTe can't believe it. Hiding the face in his hands. Oh man, that was 7 months of suffering.